Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this very nice Philips 400 watt probe start metal halide bulb. This particular bulb was bought at a Home Depot store in Glendale, Colorado for $30, so that was kind of expensive if you ask me. Now, before I show you the etch and all that, I'm just going to, show you what the bulb came in, which is this box right here. So I believe I bought this bulb back in February of 2019, so I've had this bulb for at least a year now, so it's quite a long time, and I have never used it at all. So, anyways, you can see all the information on the box about the bulb that is inside of it right now. You can see the bulb inside the box. And that symbol means that it's recommended for Baylight fixtures, like my 250 watt pulse start metal halide Baylight that I got over the summer. So, anyway, you can see all the different languages on the other side. So I'm pretty sure this is Spanish, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is Spanish or Canadian French. Who knows? I'm pretty sure this is the French side. Who knows? But anyway, this is the English side right here on the front. And this is a theft protected box, which is really cool. So, sorry about all those tingling noises of the box. That's just the bulb tingling on the dimple. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the box down, and we'll take out the bulb. So, it's a really big one. It's a elongated dimple 37. So we put the box to the side. And here's the bulb itself. So, anyways, it is really nice, as you can see. It's in great condition. And this is actually a brand new bulb and has never been used at all. So let's look at the etch real quick. So sorry if the camera is out of focus. There we go. You can see that there's the company name, which is a Philips, and there's the wattage right under it, which is a 400 watt, and it's made in China, which is not a surprise. And I'm sorry for all of the shaking and all of that. So, and right by where it's made is the ballast type. I'm not sure if you can see it at all, but it's the M59, and it's recommended for use in enclosed fixtures only because, as you can see on camera, the arc tube does not have a quartz shield around it, which means that it's recommended for use in enclosed fixtures in case of it ruptures at the end of life, which is pretty devastating. And there's the little note saying that it contains mercury in its arc tube. And it also says it in Spanish too. And there's the bulb code right there. It's a very simple one. MH400/U, universal burn position. I'll also be putting the burning position type only for metal halide bulbs in the description below of each video that I make with metal halide bulbs. So, I believe there is base up and horizontal burn position as well, or rarely base down. So if I encounter any of those particular bulbs, I will make videos of them in separate videos. So anyways, I believe that is it for the etch now. We'll look at the construction real quick of how it was made in the factory before it was shipped and put into stores. So you can see the stem down there. You may have noticed that there is no silver getter. They only apply to like high pressure sodium bulbs, like with other brands like GE and Sylvania. So you can see all the welding process to connect to the arc tube. There's the little probe start resistor or fuse, whatever you want to call it. There's the probe circuit right there, and this is how the bulb ignites without an igniter. And you can see the little quartz tube right behind it. That's to protect the lead wire from melting from the intense heat from the arc tube. There's the arc tube itself. It's actually quite long, and it's actually thinner than a GE metal halide bulb that is a 400 watt rated lamp. And there's the getter right there. This is actually the getter right there, right by the top electrode of the arc tube. And, of course, the dimple for the whole support for the whole bulb itself and the arc tube. So, you can see that this bulb has never been used because the way that I can tell, sorry for that little thud there, you can see all the different halide salts in there. You can see different types of halide salts rolling around in the arc tube and the mercury ball right there. You can see it right there. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a different comparison of the arc tubes between a Philips metal halide bulb and a GE metal halide bulb. So as you can see, they're both the same size. It's a elongated dimple 37. So you may have noticed that this arc tube here is thinner than the GE bulb. You can see that the GE metal halide arc tube, it's much thicker and it's a little longer. As for the Philips metal halide bulb, this one, the electrodes are actually not in a complete straight line. It's like pointed at an angle. And that is kind of bad because it can actually destroy the arc tube body eventually. So that's actually kind of bad. So you can see that the electrodes are not completely straight. You see that? They're tilted to the side, which I don't think that is supposed to occur at all. And same goes to the other side as well. So see that? That's actually really bad. But, you know, these manufacturers check to see if the bulb itself works. They give it a quick test before they ship the bulb. So, and I'll show you the electrodes on my ProLume 750 watt pulse start metal halide bulb, because I can't show you the electrodes on the GE metal halide bulb because the arc tube is all fogged up. So here we go. So as you can see, on this one, you can see that it's a protected bulb with a shield around the arc tube. So as you can see, the electrodes on this bulb, however, is completely straight. See, I'm going to point it up. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's the other electrode on the arc tube. So there you go with that. So as you can see that this bulb has never been used at all because there is a very big mercury ball in there. Because this is a 750 watt pulse start metal halide bulb, and it produces more lumens, so that's why there's a bigger blob of mercury rolling around in the arc tube. So there you go. So all of these bulbs are elongated dimple 37s. So we'll put these two bulbs to the side here and get my camera in focus. And sorry about my finger in the camera there unexpectedly. Alright. Now we'll get back to the Philips bulb. So anyways, I'm going to give you a little bit of specifications about the bulb, and we'll turn it on. So anyways, this particular bulb produces 39,000 lumens. So it is the strongest bulb that I have ever had. So as you can see on the box right there, you can see on the box that the lumen output is 39,000 lumens. So it's ridiculously bright. It's actually brighter than my GE, Westinghouse, and Sylvania bulbs, because my Sylvania produces 32,000, my GE bulb produces 33,100, and my Westinghouse produces, I believe, 36,000. So this bulb is insanely bright, and the color temperature of this bulb is 3900K or 4000K. So, if anybody knows what the color temperature of this bulb is, just let me know in the comments below. I believe it's 4000K for right now. I'm just going to guess, but who knows. So, anyways, I believe that's it for the specifications about the bulb. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot, and we'll see how it starts up. And hopefully there will be no issues with the arc tube whatsoever. So, I'm going to go ahead and screw it into my fixture here, since I have the right ballast for it. And I finally get to make a video of this bulb after 1 year of having this. Alright, now that the bulb is screwed in, we're going to put the camera on the ballast, so we can get a good view of the whole bulb itself and the arc tube. I believe there is coated ones of this bulb as well, but haven't encountered any of those bulbs yet. So, anyways, we'll shut off the light in the room so you can get a better view of it turning on. Sorry about that delay there. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and put my welding goggles on real quick. So like I said, this bulb has never been used at all, so it might have a delay of when it starts. So anyways, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and give this bulb a whirl in 3, 2, 1. And if anything goes wrong with this metal halide bulb, I'll shut it off for safety reasons, because I don't want the arc tube to rupture. Because the arc tube operates at 1,000 degrees Celsius, which I believe is around 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really hot. So, and don't worry about all those flashes, those are just the halides ionizing and vaporizing into the arc stream. And the bulb is almost at full brightness, and it's getting really bright in here. Alrighty, the bulb is at full brightness and it is ridiculously bright. This is the strongest metal halide bulb that I have, which is 400 watts, and it's ridiculously bright. You can see that it's actually very warm white. It's like 3000 K right now. So you can see that it lights up the room very nicely and very warm white. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this very nice brand new Philips 400 watt probe start metal halide bulb turning on for the first time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching.